Hello, my name is Elisa and I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about exactly what hypnosis is and how it can help you. So because I know there's some crazy misconceptions going around about exactly what hypnosis is, I know people primarily know it from stage shows where some volunteer gets up there and starts clucking like a chicken, and that could not just be farther from exactly what hypnotherapy is. So there's actually a lot of science behind how and why it works. And it all has to do with your wonderful, creative, and super powerful mind. So a lot of times our beliefs, habits are stored in our subconscious mind, and all of those beliefs are either working to keep us away from pain or towards pleasure. So because your brain was really engineered just to keep us safe, it wasn't wired to make us happy or successful. Its primary function is to keep us safe and alive. And obviously, we want so much more than that from our lives. So it's going to require us to rewire some of those subconscious beliefs so that we can do, the scary things that maybe take us out of our comfort zones, but are going to give us that better life that we want. So maybe it's getting up on stage and making that speech, or asking that person out, or even, the uncomfortable work of changing our diets and workout routines. Because the subconscious beliefs that you have so much more control over you than willpower alone, right? We've all been there where we really wanted to do something. For example, I'm sure we've all been there where we wanted to either stop eating junk food or start working out more, and you say you're gonna start doing the thing or stop doing the thing, and you really want to, and maybe you even do for a short period of time, but it's not very long before you're right back to your old patterns and your old habits. And so in order to truly change our behaviors, habits, and patterns, we need to change our minds and really break through our subconscious beliefs. And one way to do that is through hypnosis. So because it was likely a strong emotional reaction that put those beliefs in your mind initially, it's going to take a very equally strong emotional reaction to take them out. So for example, some people who have control eating, with eating or overeating, it's sometimes linked to emotional eating, the connection between comfort and love with food. So an example of where this may have stemmed from is, let's say, as a young child, you were bullied, or you didn't have many friends, but every day after school, you went to your grandmother's house who made you feel so loved, so wanted, like no one else did. And what else was at grandma's house? Probably an abundance of cakes, cookies, and all of the sweets, right? Because grandmas never say no. And so that person may never be able to stick to a diet because they're not getting to the root of that problem, their emotional eating. And it actually takes them, let's say getting really, really ill or landing up in the hospital, another strong emotional response for them to actually change your ways. Or another example of this could be, let's say you really want to start a business, but you just have so much fear around what if you fail? What if people judge you? What if people laugh at me? So you let those fears hold you back from ever really taking any action. And then in this case, it might take something as powerful as, being laid off from work or being unable to find any work, that you finally get off your butt and start that thing that you always wanted to do. You always hear about people having their greatest successes right after they hit rock bottom. And because it's literally not until things get so bad that the subconscious mind goes, okay, maybe these habits, these beliefs aren't working out for us anymore, and it's time to make a change. Going back to your mind's sole purpose, really to keep you safe and alive, right? So my goal as a hypnotherapist is to not have you hit rock bottom before you're able to make that permanent change. And how we can do this is through hypnosis. So in a session, how we do this is just by getting you into a very relaxed, deep state of mind so that we could turn off, your conscious thinking mind and get you more into a deeper alpha or theta level brainwave so that we can speak directly to your subconscious mind, all of those beliefs, fears, holding you back, but still keep you very much awake and in control. Many of my clients come out of our session remembering and even repeating back to me many of the things I said to them during a session. And really, the goal of a session is that we want you to be awake. I want you to be alert and taking in all of the new suggestions and rewiring your brain, because there really is no benefit if you're just asleep or not in control. So you are 100% in control and aware throughout the entire session. So please feel free to book a free consultation in with me. I would love to chat more about hypnosis can help you to really step into your higher and best self.